This is something I call a location meditation. I ask that you do your best to imagine yourself at the location with a mind open to what you may discover. And to make this particular meditation believable, you need to travel back some years in time, a time when air travel was still a marvelous, even exciting experience. Airports were fun places to be. You could go just about anywhere and enjoy yourself. There were no security barriers and no TSA. The seats on the plane were large and comfortable, and decent meals were served as part of the airfare. People were civil, and you enjoyed the journey from beginning to end. Flight attendants were helpful and accommodating. So let's begin. Take a slow, deep breath and relax. See yourself at the airport, a beautiful, well-designed building. You've arrived in plenty of time for your flight, and now you are ready to board the plane. The boarding goes smoothly and easily. People are calm, courteous. Imagine you are flying from Hawaii to Detroit. This is going to be a wonderful, if long, flight. Even if you're nervous about flying, be assured that on this flight, you will have no anxieties about anything. Your flight leaves in the evening, just as dusk is giving way to dark. The plane is large and spacious, as it should be for such a long flight. You have a window seat in a front row where you can stretch out your legs. You feel a bit of excitement as the plane taxis to its takeoff lane on the runway. You are looking forward to your flight. The plane accelerates impossibly fast and then takes off smoothly and effortlessly. You have left the ground. You feel a little pressure as it climbs, then quickly you are at cruising altitude. You take a deep breath of relief and relax into your large and comfortable seat. The cabin crew finish their announcements, and then the cabin lights are lowered. As that happens, you feel a deep sense of peace and even well-being. You almost feel cradled and gently held by invisible arms. The quiet whirring of the engines is steady and soothing. The plane is quiet, and people are happy to be on their way. You turn your head to look out the window. Your seat is just behind a wing, so you can see in all directions. But your flight is over the ocean, so there are no lights to see below. And there are clouds in the sky that obscure the stars above. In fact, you can't really see anything in the dark. It's a bit uncomfortable. So you take a few calming breaths and close your eyes for a few moments to realign yourself. When you open them, almost miraculously, the clouds have completely disappeared, allowing the moon to come into view. You gasp as you see that it is a blazing, bright, full moon shining in splendor directly on your face. Its warm, lustrous light shines on the wing of the plane and the nacelle, bathing everything in its effulgent illumination. It is a moon bigger than you've ever seen, and it is so, so close. You can almost reach out and touch it. As the plane continues its eastward flight, the moon accompanies it, gracing it, leading it. Every part of the plane that you can see is drenched in its radiance. It transforms every atom. Its magic reaches you, and you suddenly feel that the dark has no more power. Stay within this light, immerse yourself in it, feel its radiance, its upliftment, its presence deep within your being. Recognize that this light is the same light as divine source. As the light radiates gently through you, see your atoms being irradiated and see the DNA spirals being filled with light and then returning to their true configuration to allow you full consciousness in all dimensions. The moon stays by your side for the entire 10-hour journey. It never leaves its position or goes behind a cloud. It becomes your mainstay, your connection to higher forces that will always be there for you and with you. You know you can connect to it whenever you need its power. Dawn breaks just as you start your descent for landing. With the return to daylight, you realize that you have just had a profound experience and can choose to stay connected to this light. The plane has landed. This part of your journey has ended. As you go forth, carry the light with you, for you are indeed a light worker. And so it is.